some of the taxes are even difficult to collect. And therefore, those are we must look at.
So you don't think that the way to go is scrapping these taxes as the president has promised?
Rationalizing that means that some of them will be eliminated, some of them will be kept, some consolidated, but the effective tax rate is what you aim at. In other words, when all of them are together, then you say the average tax rate will be about, say, 20%. That's about reasonable. But in this case, some are paying cumulatively about 45%. Some are paying nothing because we cannot find them. And that is, we'll come back to that. That's why, for example, I have always felt that it is wrong to remove E-levy.
It is wrong.
It is wrong.
But that's a levy that a lot of Ghanaians protested against.
What they will protest against and what its impact on the economy is different. There are other taxes. So, well, there should have been a look at it, rationalizing it, reducing the multiplicity of it, and then also finding the ones which are cutting across, easier to collect, and then, but at the end of the day, there's a need for much rationalization than the politically correct one of, that's what the Kufuor said. And he actually multiplied the taxes. At the end of the day, if the government doesn't have the revenue to match the expenditure,
and I want to come to you very shortly, Mr. Quaye, but I just want clarity from what you just said, Prof. You're saying that these promises of scrapping taxes, like we heard from former President Akufo-Addo, like you just cited, these are just political stances, and eventually they are not going to be able to do it.
They will
because you cited what the former president said and didn't do.
What would happen is that they may leave one and then have to find other sources. That's how the multiplication came. Oh, they immediately canceled this levy, that, and they found out that they needed the money and brought in far more complicated ones. And so I think that it is one thing making a political statement and one thing ruling the country. But the way President Mahama put it, he has no choice but to scrap the E-levy and the betting taxes and find another way of replacing it. And I think that any other way will be messier than the E-levy.